Hi, I'm Mary. I'm from the Chicago area in the States, and I got to turn 49 years old here, which was awesome. And yeah, it seems like everyone here was looking for an ayahuasca retreat, and I was just looking to detox. I was unhappy, I was on antidepressants. I had a really crap year at school. I teach high school, and I just wanted to detox, and their website just kept popping up in all my searches. So I have to confess, this is the only place I considered. And I'm leaving a completely different person. Or it's the person I was. I don't know. I just feel so filled with love from being here. Never really understood that. And so it's been an amazing experience, and ayahuasca really helped make it all happen and bring us all here together. No, the accommodations were great, and at least at this site, mosquitoes are minimal. So the bugs were more just like, oh look, there's a bug. Oh look, there's a tarantula. Not in the room. No, the accommodations were clean, and even when we had torrential downpour, it was perfect. The whole camp is like a big spaceship, and it's weird that we just spent 3 weeks in the same, I don't know how many square foot, and it seems like the whole universe. But the accommodations are great. The food was delicious, even with no salt, no oil, no sugar, no caffeine. Can't believe I went no caffeine for 3 weeks. Yeah, seriously, it's I think someone already said it's heaven on earth. You just felt great, and come out here on the star deck and just look up at the sky and out in the jungle, and monkeys came by, and toucans and butterflies. Just it's paradise. You know, coming in here at almost 50, I was just like, wow, this is some young people that are going to be, taking me on this. And, but it's just, they're not young at all. I mean, they're young at heart, and just have this knowledge and this compassion and love for all of us, and to just bring it out. And we got a lot of talk when we first got here about there's going to be some bad days and it can get rough. People might start to kind of get on each other's nerves, and well, that didn't really happen with us. Pink dolphin group. Yeah, we saw pink dolphins on the way in. But there was a day after taking some chiricsanango, and it was just kind of a rough day, and we'd been having all these protection baths, and then of all nights I had a nightmare, after the last one, and it sort of filled me with doubt. And it's a great place to just process. You have nothing else you have to do here but be here. Just literally be. Just be. And I just remember Marcia just came up to me and gave me a hug, and, just soothing, and just saying, this passes and it's okay. And, I just found myself just crying in her arms. And I just felt so loved. And yeah, the facilitators really let you know, what you need to know when you need to know it. The talks were great, really informative. They know so much. So much. it's like I feel full. and not full in the bottom of a, like, bag of chips that I just ate on my couch at home. That just, my heart is full. And they really kept us all going, and yeah, just they know so much and just share it so freely. It's beautiful. And we all just learn from each other. You're going to come here and you're not going to know these people, and you're going to be sitting in a hotel room saying, "Hi, I'm Mary, I'm 49, I came here because..." And 3 weeks later, it's just, I feel like closer to these people than I've ever felt in my life. And we become a family. And the facilitators really help with that, being there and leading us and taking us where we need to go. And there's a lot of laughter. There's something so beautiful in someone who's just so at peace in what they're doing, so knowledgeable, so understanding, and yet so funny. It helped. I know Spanish, so that was nice. So I kind of got bonus because I could just talk to him directly. So if you know some Spanish, it does help. You don't need it, but yeah, I could actually just have conversations with people and with him, and he really listens and he really sees it. And after ceremony, sometimes he'll tell you something and you're like, wow, like, how did he know that? And he just does. All the talk, always talking about us becoming like hombres de planta, and like plant people. And I just remember, like, I had one ceremony and I just watched just these sort of armor of plants start covering my body, and I didn't want to get up, but I sat up, and because I wanted to make sure it got my back, and then these just huge wings came out, and it was just, yeah, helps facilitate that. And we had, to be honest, we had one ceremony that was pretty rough. There was a lot going on, and it was pretty chaotic. In my experience, it was pretty chaotic. I guess it wasn't everyone's. And the next day, just around here, everyone was so just full of joy and love, and it was amazing to go through that experience together. And Don Roner really was the one that held it together, that dark energies were around, and he was holding that space, and he was struggling, and the facilitators were just doing everything for him, but then one of us would call out, and it's just the compassion and the intuitiveness and the experience they have to help you through this. So if that's something you're worried about, it's not something to worry about. They'll be there for you, even if you don't know you need it. So yeah, I really enjoyed being able to do that. And at the beginning, they're going to tell you you need to sing, which I love to do, so that was fun. But what really helped me was when Carlos said, you know, when you sing, you're actually healing them and you're giving back to them, because they have these beautiful icaros they sing throughout ceremony. And even though you don't know the words, you feel it. You feel the words working on you. And at the end, when you get to sing, I highly recommend, bring lyrics. Bring lyrics. Because it transforms you. You can be in this total place of like, no, just let me sleep, I don't want to do it. And you sit up, or not, and you just start singing, and it just comes from somewhere. And it literally shifts, like at a molecular level during ceremony. To just feel that power of music do that is pretty special, and just in its own right. I do actually disagree on the research. Don't bother. Come here. And I am not saying that because this is on camera. I didn't do any research, and I ended up here. Because they'll talk about the yobe, the shamans who are out there, and if you just come to Iquitos thinking like, well, we'll just go to Peru and find someone, you know, really, you know, I hope you have good intuition and can trust that, because here you're safe. I felt safe the entire time, and yeah, it's a pretty wonderful feeling. So yeah, I say forego the research. I think it might just freak you out more than anything. And I think it would have me. I might not have come. But, so, just come to the Ayahuasca Foundation.